Welcome back to Wong Academy. This is paper 2 of the Nanyang paper. So here we have question 1 on page 1. Rika's mass was 48 kilograms last year. She lost 6 kilograms this year. What's the percentage decrease in her mass? Well, the percentage decrease is quite simply what she lost, which is 6, divided by what she had before, which is 48. To make it into a percentage, multiply by 100. So that equals to 600 divided by 48. All right, and that should give us the answer, but let's do a long division here. So we got 48, 600. Let's put a couple of decimal points there because we're not quite sure what it's going to go into. So 48 goes once into 60, all right? Carry over, we got here 12, all right? Carry over 12, and 2 of that becomes 96, right? So 96, 120 minus 96 is 24. So we got 24 carryover, and that's a nice number there. That's 5. 5 times 48 is 240. So 5 decimal points here goes there. Decimal point always lines up together, and we got nothing remaining over, so it's 12.5. 12.5 percentage, right? 12.5%. And that's done. Next question here. We got a cuboid. All right, let's find the area of this. Let's find the volume of this cuboid. Volume is equal to 40 times 30 times 20. Use your calculator. After using a calculator, you will get 24,000 centimeter cube. All right. We got some cubes which are removed from each corner. So we got 1, 2, 3 behind here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so 8 cubes are removed. All right, let's find the volume of 1 cube. The volume of 1 cube is equal to 5 times 5 times 5, which is equal to 125 centimeter cubed. All right, 8 of those, 8 cubes is equal to 8 times 125, which is equal to 1000 centimeter cubed. All right, so if our original cuboid has 24,000 and remove 8 cubes, which is in total 1000 centimeter cubed, the remainder therefore is 24,000 minus 1000 is 23,000 centimeter cubed. And the answer there, 23,000 centimeter cube, is correct. Next page. And here we have page 2. Page 2, question 3. Roy is 6 years older than Sue. So we can see here in this block diagram that Roy is 6 years more than Sue. And at the same time, Tom is 9 years older than Sue. So 9 years older than Sue. And we got 1 unit here, 1 unit, and 1 unit in this block diagram, or bar model is what they call it. And we want to insert a pair of brackets in this expression here to make the mathematical expression correct, that represents Roy's age. Well, let's work it out from scratch, okay? So here we have, how do we work out Roy's age? Roy's age is the total, right? The total, we need to find out what 1U is, what is 1 unit. So the total is 81, right? 81 minus 9 and minus 6, so that's minus 15, all right, that's minus 15 there, minus 15. Once we get that answer there, 81 minus 15, we then divide by 3 to find out what the U is. So divide by 3, and then that's 1U, so 1U is equal to that, all right, and to get Roy's age, we just plus 6 to that, plus 6. Okay, so let's look at this expression that is half done for us. Where do the brackets go? Well, it goes here, 81 minus 15, then we divide by 3, and then we plus 6. Okay, so the answer there is to put the brackets around these two numbers here. All right, and that's should be correct. All right, so now let's work it out and find exactly what Roy's age is. We can use the calculator. So we're going to use the calculator here. 81 minus 15, that's 66, divided by 3 equals, that's 22, plus 6 equals 28. And the answer here is 28 years old. And here we got 28 years old is correct. Next page. Okay, and here we are on page 3, question 4. The length and breadth of a rectangle were increased by 11 centimeters each. Find the increase in the perimeter. Well, I think the easiest way to do this is to work with an example. Let's say we got a 1 by 1 rectangle, right, which is a square. The perimeter here is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay, so if we have a larger one where it's both increased by 11 centimeters for the length as well as the breadth, so that's 12 centimeters, and that's also 12 centimeters. The perimeter there would be 12 times 4, which is equal to 48, right? 48 centimeter, and that's 4 centimeters as well. So the difference here is 44 centimeters, right? That's the increase in the perimeter of the rectangle, and that's 44 centimeters, correct? All right. Next question, question 5. We got 3 two-digit numbers, and I think the key here is 2 digits, right? A, B, and C. The average is 55. Okay, so if the average is 55, it means the total is equal to 55 times, we have 3 numbers, so 55 times 3 is 165. Okay, all right. Now what does this mean? It means that if we added up A plus B plus C, that equals to 165. Okay, now let's have a look at the next part. The value of A is twice the value of B. All right, and you want to find the smallest possible value of C. Right? If you want to find the smallest possible value of C, it means that these numbers here will have to be as big as possible, right? But B is half the size of A. So what's the biggest A you could possibly have that is still a 2-digit number? Well, 99 is the biggest number, but 99 divided by 2, we can't have a decimal place because that's a 2-digit number. All right, so make it 98 then. So that's 98. B will be half of that, which is 49, plus C equals to 165. So how do we get C? Well, let's do a bit of simple algebra. C is equal to 165, and here we have some numbers here on the left hand side. If we bring 98, now that's a positive 98. Okay, remember, we don't normally put a sign there, but that's a positive 98. If we bring it over to this side of the equation, the sign changes to negative 98. All right, here we have, again, positive 49. We bring it over to this side, we'll have negative 49. All right, so C is equal to 165 minus 98 minus 49. Let's do a quick calculator check. 165 minus 98 minus 49, and that equals to 18, and 18 is the correct answer. Next page. Okay, so here we are on page 4. Krishnan and Shobana had the same amount of money, all right, same amount of money. Using all his money, Krishnan could buy 16 apricots or 24 oranges. So 16 apricots is worth the same as 24 oranges. Okay, all right. Now, Shobana bought 10 apricots and 5 oranges. How many oranges could she buy with her remaining money? So how much money in terms of oranges does she have left? Well, let's instead of using dollars, let's use oranges as the currency. So we know 16 apricots is equal to 24 oranges, the same amount of money there. All right. So what about 10 apricots? 10 apricots, how much is that worth? Well, when we have a structure like this, you go anti-clockwise. 24 divided by 16 times 10. 24 divided by 16 times 10. And let's just do a very quick calculator check here. 24 divided by 16 times 10. And that's 15. All right. So 10 apricots is worth 15, not dollars, but worth 15 oranges. All right. So that's the currency that we're using here, oranges. So now she already has 5 oranges, right? Plus 5. So she already has 20 oranges, all right? Now, how much money in terms of oranges does she have? She has 24, because same amount of money as Krishnan, all right? So 24 minus 20, that's how much money she has. That's how much in terms of equivalent of oranges she already has bought, and so she can buy 4 more. All right, so she can buy 4 more oranges. That's it. Next page. Okay, so this is page 5, question 7. Mr. Keck spent this amount of money on a pen and some money on a book. After that, he divided money equally into 3 for his 3 children, and each child received N dollars. Okay, so now let's work backwards to find out how much money he had in the first place. All right, so he gave each of his children N, so total that he gave to his children was 3N. We add back the price of the book. We add back what he spent on a pen, which is 4N plus 5. We just leave that in the brackets, and we work out the total. We can really remove the brackets. We don't need the brackets there because it's all addition. So 4 plus 3 is 7N. 7 plus 5 is plus 12. All right, so total amount that he had before is 7N plus 12. 7N plus 12 is correct. Now let's have a look at this next question here. Yang bought 3 times as many blue marbles as pink marbles. He spent the same amount of money on blue as he did on pink marbles. So 3 blue marbles is worth the same as 1 pink marble. All right, so let's draw a bar diagram here. That's 1 pink marble is worth that much. All right, and with that same amount of money, he can buy 3 blue marbles. All right. Now the difference in cost between each blue marble and that of a pink marble is 60 cents. So if let's say we had only 1 blue marble there, that's 1 blue marble, all right? And to make up the difference to get to 1 pink marble, that's 60 cents there, all right? Okay, and that's all lined up, okay? All lined up there, all right? And that's the price difference there. So what is 1 unit? You got 3 units here, all right? So if 60 cents is 2 units, 1 unit is equal to 30 cents. All right. What's the price of a pink marble? A pink marble is 3 units. So 3 units is equal to 90 cents. All right. And there we have it. That's the answer. 90 cents is correct. I think this is a very good opportunity for me to also teach you how to do it the algebraic way. All right. So let's have a look. We already know the answer. Let's give me some extra time to show you how to do it algebraically. All right, so here we have, firstly, the price of a pink marble is equal to 3 times the price of the blue marble. All right, so with the price of the pink, you can buy 3 blue marbles. We also know that P is equal to blue marble plus 60 cents. All right, plus 0.6. So let's do some substitution here. We know that P is equal to 3B. So let's put that 3B over here. So 3B equals B plus 0.6. Bring this B over to the other side. Okay, bring this B over to the other side. So we get minus B. So we get 2B equals 0.6. Okay, so 3B minus B is 2B. 2B equals 0.6. So B equals to 0.3 or 30 cents. All right. Therefore, P is 3B. 3 times 0.3 equals to 0.9 or 90 cents. Same answer, except this time we're doing it algebraically. All right. So 90 cents is indeed the correct answer. Next page. Okay, so this is page 6 and question 9. Madam Nora paid $11.70 for 2 sacks of rice using this coupon below. So this coupon says if you buy 1 sack, using this coupon, you get 20% discount. You buy a second sack, that second sack has a 50% discount. Okay, so let's see what she actually, what that's 1170 is actually, how much discount is it for 1170? Well, for the first sack, she paid 80%. All right. For the second sack, she paid 50%. So total she paid was 130%. Okay, so 130% equates to $11.70. If she had bought 2 sacks without the discount, she would have paid 200%, or basically 2 times 100% full price for each sack. All right. So here we have again a classic example of a anti-clockwise motion when we got 130 equates to something, and some other figure equating to something else. What you want to find out is 1170 divided by 130 times 200, going anti-clockwise this way. All right. Divide and then times. So 1170 divided by 130 times 200. Put that into your calculator and that will give you $18. That's without the coupon. All right. So the question here is, how much more would she have to pay if she did not use the coupon? So the difference here, the difference is 18 minus 1170, and that equals to $6.30. $6.30 is the correct answer, and here we have it, and that's correct. Next page, and this is page 7, question 10. Shi Jin has 4 bottles labeled E, F, G, and H. So this graph here shows the volume of water in each of these 4 bottles. We are not given any data for E or for F. For G, we know that that's 90, and for H, we know that that's 120. Okay, so let's have a look at what the question says in this portion down below. All right, so firstly it says that the ratio of water in bottle E to the total volume of water in the 4 bottles is 2:9. So there are 9 units altogether. Let's draw this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we got 9 units there representing the volume of water in all 4 bottles. So bottle E is 2:9. So bottle E, we have there 2. All right. Bottle F contains 40 milliliters more water than bottle E. So let's represent F here. So these 2 dots are F, all right, aligned with that. And we have 40 more, all right? So that's 40 there, all right? Now we also know that the remainder, which is over here, the remainder there is G and H, which is equal to 120. Let's just show you here in the camera. 120 plus 90. So 120 plus 90 is 210. All right. So 210 is what we have as a difference there. Okay. So what we have here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. That's 5 units there. So the difference between 5 units and what's left, which is 210, that's 40. So we can find out what 1 unit is. So 5 units minus 40 is equal to 210. 5 units, take away that portion there, that's 40, is equal to what's left here, which is G and H. That's 210. All right. 5 units is equal to 210 plus 40. All right. When we bring this minus 40 to this side of the equation, we change the sign to a positive. So 210 plus 40. So 5 units is equal to 250. 1 unit, therefore, is equal to 50. But then for the total number of volume in all 4 bottles, we've got 9 units. So 9 units is equal to 50 times 9, which is equal to 450. Right? 450 milliliters, and the answer there is correct. Next page. And here we are on page 8. Page 8, question 11. We've only got one question on this page. This is quite a tricky question actually. Let's see how we can work it out. Here we've got 3 semicircles, right? 3 quarter circles rather, 3/4 circles. And we also have a right angle triangle here, which is also an isosceles triangle, which means that the radius, that and that, is equal sides. Okay, so we know that this length here, AC, is 6 centimeters. Right? Now, how do we work out what the radius of the circle is? Because we need that in order to calculate the area of that 3/4 circle. Right? Well, I think the easiest way to do this is to draw a square this way. Right? Draw a square this way, and here we have 4 of the exact same triangle as this one here. Right? So we got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 of this exact same triangle, and the side is 6 centimeters. So area of square is equal to 6 times 6 equals 36 centimeter squared. Right? So that's the area of the square. Right? What about the area of, now let's change the color pen here. What about the area of this part here? We see here this part here, which is this smaller square. That smaller square is made out of 2 triangles. Right? 2 triangles here. So if the area of the square, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 triangles, is 36, the area of the smaller square, right, and let's draw it this way, the area of the smaller square is equal to 18 centimeters squared. Alright, okay, which means that r here, or let's put a small r, which is the radius of the circle, r is equal to, right, therefore r is equal to square root of 18, right, or r squared is equal to 18. Alright, so now let's try to figure out and let's change color back to blue. Let's work out this area here first. Okay, area in blue is equal to 3/4 pi r squared equals to 3/4, 3.14. R squared is 18. So what's that equal to? Let's do a quick calculation. 3.14 times 18 times 3 divided by 4. And that's 42.39 centimeter squared. Right? That's the area of this blue portion here. Now what about the area of this red portion here, which is just the triangle? Right? The portion of that area there is simply half of the area of the smaller square, which is 9. Right? So area of the triangle, like this, is equal to 18 divided by 2, which is equal to 9 centimeter squared, right? Which is simply half of this smaller red square over here. Right? So therefore, total area is equal to the area of the blue portion plus the area of the red shaded triangle. That's 42.39 plus 9, which is equal to 51.39 centimeter squared. And that's the answer here. 51.39 centimeter squared is correct. Next page. Okay, so here we are on page 9. And page 9, we got a diagram here with 3 different tabs. Tab X runs at, let's see, tab X is at 2 liters per minute, right? 2 liters per minute. Tap Y is 3 liters per minute. 3 liters per minute. And tap Z drains out water at 10 liters per minute. All right, this is going out, and that's going in, and that's going in. Okay, so tap X was turned on at 2 o'clock. Right, all 3 taps were turned off at 2:30. So this runs for 30 minutes. Tap Y, turned on 5 minutes later, and was turned off at 2:30. So this runs for 25 minutes. And the last one, tap Z, was turned on at 2:20, and turned off. So it's only 10 minutes that it was on. Okay, so let's work out how much water goes in and work out how much water goes out, and we got the answer. Okay, so firstly for tap X, right? For tap X, we have 1 minute equates to 2 liters. So 30 minutes equates to 2 divided by 1 times 30. 2 times 30, or 2 divided by 1 times 30, which is equal to 60 liters. All right, let's look at Y. 1 minute equates to 3 liters. So 25 minutes equates to 3 divided by 1, going clockwise, going anti-clockwise, 3 divided by 1 times 25, which is equal to 75 liters. All right, so the total going in is 60 plus 75, which is 135. That's the total going in. All right, now let's see how much is going out. Z. All right, 1 minute equates to 10 liters. 10 minutes equates to 10 divided by 1 times 10, which is 100 liters. All right, that's going out. So that's in, and that's out. All right, so therefore the remaining water that we have here left inside is what goes in, 135 minus 100 is 35 liters left. So 35 liters left. 35 liters is also equal to 35,000 centimeter cubed, because we know that 1,000 centimeter cube is 1 liter. So it's 35,000. Right? So the answer here, 35,000 or 35 liters, that's correct. Right? Now let's look at the second part of the question. What is the height of the water in the tank at 2:30 p.m.? So after everything's turned off at 2:30 p.m., we've got 35 liters left, or we can say 35,000 centimeter cubed. All right. Now let's have a look at the structure of this box. The box here, the volume is equal to length times breadth times height. So therefore, height, if we just bring this over down to the bottom here, right? So we have here volume divided by length times breadth equals height. All right? Let's write it the other way around with h on the left hand side, because that's how I like it. All right? So h is equal to volume divided by length times breadth, which is, and all this is in centimeters, so we can't use liters, we need to use centimeter cubed. Right? So 35,000 divided by 50 times 30. And let's put that into our calculator. 35 divided by 50 divided by 30. And that's 23.333 centimeters. Or let's call that, to be exact, instead of having 0.333 recurring, 23 1/3 centimeters. And looking at the answer here, 23 1/3 centimeters is correct. Next page.